Daily Horoscope for Cancer, June 15, 2025. Dear Cancer, as we approach the cusp of your solar season, today brings a particularly fascinating energy pattern for you. With the sun still in Gemini, but just days away from entering your sign, you're in a period of gestation and inner preparation. Today carries the energy of culmination and release before your personal new year begins. The moon, your ruling celestial body, forms an interesting angle with Neptune today, heightening your already powerful intuition to remarkable levels. You might find yourself experiencing vivid dreams, powerful gut feelings, or moments of clarity that seem to come from nowhere. Pay close attention to these subtle messages from your subconscious. They're trying to prepare you for the solar shift into your sign. Emotionally, today feels like standing at the edge of a new chapter. You're aware something significant is about to change, and this creates both excitement and a touch of nostalgia. Allow yourself to process any feelings of completion or letting go. Some Cancers might feel unusually reflective today, perhaps revisiting memories or reconnecting with people from your past. In your home and domestic sphere, always a priority for your nurturing sign, there's a gentle call toward preparation. You might feel driven to rearrange furniture, declutter a neglected space, or create something beautiful in your living environment. This isn't just busy work. It's your intuitive self creating space for the new energy about to enter your life with your birthday season. Family members may notice your introspective mood, and this could actually open doors to deeper conversations. Relationship dynamics take on an interesting quality today. With Venus forming a harmonious aspect to your sign, there's a softness and receptivity in your interactions. For partnered Cancers, it's an excellent day for heart-to-heart conversations, especially about dreams for the future. Single Cancers might find themselves attracted to someone with artistic or spiritual qualities. However, Mercury's position suggests you should listen more than you speak today. Important information is coming your way through casual conversations. Professionally, today brings a blend of completion and innovation energy. You might find yourself finalizing a project that's been ongoing, or suddenly seeing the solution to a problem that's been persistently challenging you. Your colleagues and superiors are more likely to recognize your contributions today, as Jupiter's position highlights your sector of recognition and achievement. Financial matters look stable, though not particularly dynamic. A good day for reviewing budgets rather than making major purchases. Health and well-being deserve special attention today. The planetary configuration suggests your energy might fluctuate, with moments of inspiration followed by the need for quiet recovery. Your emotional sensitivity is heightened, which can be both a gift and a challenge. Stay hydrated, as your water-ruled sign is particularly affected by dehydration during this pre-birthday period. Your digestive system might be more sensitive than usual. Favor light, nourishing meals over heavy or processed foods. Creatively, you're tapping into a powerful cosmic current today. Artistic Cancers will find their imagination exceptionally vivid, while even the most practical among you might feel drawn to express yourselves in new ways. This is an excellent day for journaling, especially about your hopes and intentions for your coming personal year. A significant aspect between Saturn and Uranus affecting your house of spirituality suggests that old belief systems may be challenged today. You might experience a moment of truth or realization that shifts your perspective in a meaningful way. Though this might initially feel unsettling, it's actually a valuable gift, removing limitations you've unconsciously placed on yourself. Your sensitivity to environments and other people's energies is amplified today. Be selective about where you spend your time and with whom. Crowded or chaotic spaces might feel particularly draining, while natural settings near water would be especially restorative. Consider spending some time near a lake, river, or even taking a bath with sea salts to harmonize your energy. Toward evening, the moon's position brings a wave of nostalgia. You might find yourself looking through old photographs, messaging old friends, or simply reflecting on your journey so far. This isn't mere sentimentality, it's part of the important psychological process of integration before your personal new year begins. As the day concludes, set aside time for a small ritual of release. Write down what you're ready to let go of before your birthday season, or simply sit in meditation, visualizing yourself setting down unnecessary burdens. The next few days leading to Cancer season carry powerful manifestation potential for you. Your power color today is silver, reflecting the moon's luminous energy. Wearing or surrounding yourself with silver or pearl-toned items can help you harmonize with today's celestial pattern. Your lucky number is 2, indicating partnerships and balance. Remember, dear Cancer, this preparatory period before your solar return is not just about waiting, it's about creating space for the blessings ahead. Today's introspective energy is helping you clear the path for new beginnings. Trust the process, honor your feelings, and know that the stars are aligning in your favor. As we examine the cosmic landscape for Cancer on June 15, 2025, the planetary positions reveal a fascinating story. The Sun continues its journey through Gemini, just days before it enters your sign, creating a period of inner reflection and preparation for your personal new year. This position in your 12th house encourages contemplation and spiritual growth before your season begins. The Moon, your ruling celestial body, finds itself in Scorpio, creating a powerful water trine with your natal energies. This emotional resonance amplifies your intuitive abilities and deepens your connection to hidden truths. Mercury positions itself at 8 degrees Cancer, having already entered your sign, blessing you with enhanced communication abilities and mental clarity about personal matters. This placement helps you articulate your feelings with unusual precision. Venus dances through Leo in your 2nd house of resources and values, bringing warmth and creative energy to financial matters. There's a potential for unexpected gains through artistic or heart-centered ventures. Mars, the planet of action, resides in practical Virgo, activating your 3rd house of communication and short-distance travel. This creates a dynamic tension with your emotional nature, pushing you to organize your thoughts and express them with greater precision and attention to detail. Jupiter continues its expansive journey through Gemini in your 12th house, forming a sextile with your natal position. This supportive angle helps dissolve barriers between your conscious and unconscious mind, allowing profound insights to surface. Saturn remains in Pisces, creating another water trine with your sun sign from your 9th house of higher learning. This grounding yet spiritually attuned energy helps you build lasting structures around philosophical beliefs and educational pursuits. Uranus in Taurus continues its slow revolution in your 11th house of community and future goals, forming a sextile to your sign. This aspect sparks innovative approaches to group activities and long-term aspirations. Neptune, deep in its home sign of Pisces, forms a harmonious trine to your natal sun, enhancing your already considerable intuitive abilities and creative imagination. The dreamy Neptune influence softens the boundaries between the physical and spiritual realms. Pluto, having recently re-entered Aquarius, challenges you from your 8th house of shared resources and transformation. This position triggers deep psychological processing around issues of intimacy, trust, and joint finances. A particularly noteworthy aspect today is the Moon-Neptune trine, which amplifies your psychic receptivity and emotional intelligence. Your dream life may be especially vivid and meaningful. The North Node in Aries in your 10th house forms a square to your sign, pushing you toward career growth that might feel uncomfortable yet necessary for your evolution. This tension between professional ambitions and your need for emotional security creates productive friction. Chiron also in Aries highlights healing opportunities related to your public image and career path. The asteroid Pallas, Athena in Cancer conjoins Mercury, enhancing your strategic thinking and pattern recognition, especially regarding personal matters. This day's planetary configuration supports deep emotional understanding, spiritual connection, and the integration of intuitive knowledge into practical frameworks. For Cancer natives, these positions create a powerful opportunity for transformation through embracing both your sensitivity and your strength. The cosmic currents on June 15, 2025, create a fascinating communication landscape for you, Cancer. With Mercury forming a sextile to your ruling planet, the Moon, your emotional intelligence and verbal expression are beautifully synchronized today. This alignment grants you an unusual clarity in articulating feelings that typically remain submerged in your inner waters. The Moon's position in Libra creates a diplomatic overlay to your natural communication style, helping you find balance between heart and head when expressing yourself. You'll notice your words carry more weight than usual, especially in professional settings. That project you've been quietly developing today offers a perfect opportunity to present it with both emotional conviction and logical precision. Venus in Leo is amplifying your self-expression, giving your words a warm, generous quality that others find magnetic. However, be mindful of Saturn's influence from Pisces, creating a subtle tension that might make you second-guess your intuitive insights. Trust your inner voice, especially around midday when lunar energies peak for you. The Libra moon's influence is particularly significant, as it activates your fourth house of home and foundations, possibly bringing important family conversations to the forefront. These discussions may reveal emotional undercurrents that have been brewing beneath the surface. Mars in Gemini is accelerating your thought processes today, sometimes making your mind race ahead of your ability to articulate. Take deliberate pauses before responding in important conversations. Your receptivity to others' emotional cues is heightened, making this an excellent day for deep listening as well as expression. Digital communications receive a boost from Uranus, suggesting that written messages or social media expressions could reach further than anticipated. Choose your words carefully, as they'll have unexpected longevity. Around 3 p.m., a Moon-Jupiter trine opens a window for heartfelt expression that could strengthen important bonds, particularly with female figures in your life. Your natural Cancer intuition serves as a powerful guide in navigating complex emotional territories in conversation. Today's planetary alignment particularly supports creative communication. Journaling, poetry, or any artistic expression could serve as powerful outlets. The evening brings a Neptune influence that softens your words with compassion and imagination, ideal for romantic conversations or creative discussions. You might find yourself serving as a mediator in others' disputes, as your ability to understand multiple emotional perspectives is enhanced today. Professional communications benefit from your increased emotional intelligence. Colleagues will appreciate your ability to read between the lines and address unspoken concerns. Just be cautious of Mercury's square to Pluto, which might tempt you to use emotional insights as leverage. Instead, channel this energy into transformative conversations that bring healing. Your words have the power to nurture and sustain others, today, a gift of your Cancer nature that's amplified by current cosmic conditions. For those working in creative fields, inspiration flows easily from emotional sources, helping you translate feelings into compelling narratives or designs. Communication with children, or about childhood matters, receives special planetary support, allowing for breakthrough conversations about needs and boundaries. As the day concludes, the waning influence of the Libra moon prepares you for a more introspective communication style tomorrow. Take time tonight to process the day's conversations through reflection or writing. Overall, June 15th offers you exceptional support for expressing your emotional truth with both warmth and wisdom, Cancer. The stars align to help you communicate from the heart while maintaining the boundaries your sign sometimes struggles to articulate. June 15, 2025 presents Cancer with a fascinating financial landscape, as the Moon, your ruling celestial body, forms a supportive trine with Jupiter in your sector of earned income. This planetary configuration opens doors to unexpected financial opportunities, particularly through creative ventures or side hustles that align with your emotional fulfillment. Your intuitive nature is heightened today, giving you an uncanny ability to sense which financial moves will yield the best returns. Pay attention to seemingly random conversations. A casual exchange could reveal information about an investment opportunity that resonates deeply with your values. With Venus currently transiting through your communication sector, your powers of persuasion are enhanced, making this an excellent day to negotiate raises, discuss fees for services, or pitch financial proposals. However, be mindful of Neptune's influence, which could cloud your judgment around large purchases or investments. The temptation to make emotional financial decisions runs high, so implement a 24-hour waiting period before committing significant funds. Cancer's natural affinity for security is activated today, and you may feel drawn to review your emergency savings or insurance policies. This is actually cosmically supported strengthening your financial safety nets. Now, will create the stable foundation you need for bolder money moves in the coming months. A harmonious aspect between Mercury and Saturn suggests that documentation or paperwork related to finances will proceed smoothly if initiated today. If you've been considering consulting a financial advisor or restructuring any debt, the energy supports these practical steps. Family finances also come into focus as the moon highlights your domestic sector later in the day. A conversation with a family member could unlock resources or opportunities you hadn't previously considered. Those Cancers working in healthcare, food industries, property markets, or emotional support services will find particularly fertile financial ground today. Trust your nurturing instincts when it comes to cultivating new income streams. Your ability to care for others can translate directly into monetary gain now. The evening hours bring clarity to a financial matter that has been confusing you for weeks, thanks to Mercury's position clearing away communication barriers around money. Take notes on any insights that come through, as they'll prove valuable in the coming lunar cycle. Overall, June 15th offers Cancer natives a chance to blend emotional intelligence with practical financial strategy, creating a powerful combination for wealth building that honors your need for both security and emotional fulfillment. Cancer, on June 15, 2025, the cosmic energies align exceptionally well for you in several key areas of life. The moon, your ruling celestial body, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Pisces, creating a powerful flow of intuitive energy and emotional abundance. This alignment opens doors in ways you might not have anticipated, particularly in your fourth house of home and foundations. Water signs receive special blessings today, with your domestic sphere becoming a focal point for unexpected good fortune. Property matters, family connections, and anything related to your personal sanctuary show remarkable potential. If you've been considering renovations, real estate investments, or simply reorganizing your living space, today's energies support successful outcomes. Emotional connections serve as conduits for opportunity today. Your natural nurturing abilities are heightened, allowing you to strengthen bonds that will prove beneficial in the coming months. The Moon-Neptune sextile amplifies your already formidable intuition. Trust those gut feelings, especially regarding creative pursuits or humanitarian efforts. These areas hold particular promise for recognition and fulfillment. Financial matters receive favorable aspects today, particularly regarding shared resources, inheritances, or passive income streams. Venus in your second house forms a supportive angle with Saturn, suggesting that patient investments made today could yield stable, long-term returns. Look for opportunities connected to water, hospitality, or emotional wellness industries. These align perfectly with your natural Cancer affinities. Your career sphere also benefits from today's fortunate alignments. Mercury's position indicates potential for meaningful conversations with authority figures or mentors who appreciate your unique emotional intelligence. Your ability to understand unspoken needs gives you a distinct advantage in professional settings today. Healthcare, food industries, historic preservation, and family businesses are especially favored sectors. June 15th brings particularly fortunate energy to healing and self-care initiatives. The water trine flowing through your chart supports emotional release and renewal. Activities that connect you to water, whether literal like swimming or metaphorical like emotional processing, bring unexpected rewards. Consider starting a new wellness routine or revisiting a creative hobby that nourishes your soul. Your innate protective instincts serve you well today, particularly when directing that energy toward community or family projects. The position of Mars suggests that taking initiative in group endeavors will highlight your leadership abilities in ways that attract positive attention and resources. Volunteer opportunities that allow you to care for others could lead to meaningful connections with influential individuals. The night hours hold special magic for you on this date. With the moon in a fellow water sign, your dream state becomes a powerful source of inspiration and insight. Keep a notebook by your bed to record any visions or ideas that come through during sleep. These could contain valuable guidance about your path forward, particularly regarding creative or spiritual endeavors that might eventually provide financial rewards. Relationship matters benefit from a gentle, supportive cosmic atmosphere. If you're in a partnership, shared activities centered around home or family strengthen your bond. For single Cancers, your natural warmth draws admirers today, particularly in settings related to food, art, or community service. A chance encounter through a family connection could hold special significance. Educational pursuits related to psychology, nutrition, history, or caretaking professions receive cosmic support today. If you've been considering furthering your knowledge in these areas, the universe provides both motivation and opportunity. Your receptive mind easily absorbs information, making this an excellent time to enroll in courses or seek out mentors in fields that resonate with your natural Cancerian gifts. Your psychic sensitivity reaches peak levels on June 15th, offering insights that others might miss. This heightened awareness allows you to position yourself advantageously in situations where emotional understanding provides leverage. Trust what you perceive beneath surface interaction. Your ability to read between the lines becomes a valuable asset, particularly in negotiations or healing work. The cosmic energies around your social sphere are particularly potent today, Cancer. With the moon, your ruling celestial body, forming a harmonious trine with Neptune in Pisces, there's a dreamlike quality to your interactions. You're radiating a magnetic warmth that draws people toward you almost unconsciously. This isn't just your natural nurturing energy, it's amplified by Venus's position in your communication sector, adding a layer of charm to your words and gestures. People aren't just hearing what you say, they're feeling your authentic intentions. Jupiter's expansive influence in your house of community creates opportunities for widening your social circle, particularly through shared intellectual interests or neighborhood activities. A chance encounter at a local gathering could introduce you to someone who shares your passion for creative pursuits or humanitarian causes. This person might initially seem different from your usual social connections, but their perspective offers valuable insights that complement your intuitive understanding of others. Your emotional sensitivity is heightened today, allowing you to perceive unspoken dynamics in group settings. You'll notice subtle shifts in energy that others miss, positioning you as a natural mediator in tense situations. If friends or colleagues experience conflict, your ability to honor multiple perspectives without judgment makes you the perfect person to restore harmony. Just be mindful that this emotional receptivity may require boundaries. Not every problem requires your immediate attention or emotional investment. Saturn's aspect to your social house suggests a valuable opportunity to establish more defined parameters in friendships that have previously had unclear expectations. A conversation that's been postponed becomes unavoidable, but ultimately strengthens the foundation of an important relationship. This might involve addressing how much emotional support you're able to provide without depleting your own resources, or clarifying commitments that ensure mutual respect of time and energy. The position of Mercury in relation to Uranus brings unexpected communications from people from your past. An old friend or acquaintance may reconnect with surprising news or an invitation that rekindles a meaningful connection. This reunion carries positive energy, potentially opening doors to new social opportunities through established networks. Trust your intuition about which reconnections deserve your time and emotional investment. Family connections are also highlighted today, with Mars activating your domestic sector. Relatives may seek your counsel or desire more of your presence at gatherings. Finding the balance between family obligations and your broader social life requires diplomatic navigation. Consider how family connections might actually enhance rather than compete with other social opportunities, perhaps by introducing family members to your friend circle where values align. In romantic relationships, whether established or potential, the day favors authentic emotional expression rather than superficial pleasantries. The Venus-Pluto aspect intensifies feelings and creates space for deeper intimacy through vulnerable conversation. For single Cancers, a social gathering may introduce you to someone who appreciates your depth and doesn't shy away from your emotional complexity. Your intuitive gifts are particularly strong in group settings today. Pay attention to gut feelings about new acquaintances. Your initial impressions will likely prove accurate. Someone who initially appears reserved may reveal themselves as a kindred spirit when you create space for genuine connection. Likewise, surface charm without substance will register as a warning signal worth heeding. Digital communications receive cosmic support, with online connections potentially translating into meaningful real-world relationships. A conversation that begins in virtual space could evolve into a valuable alliance or friendship that addresses a specific need in your life. Don't dismiss connections merely because they originated in unconventional ways. As the day progresses, the energy shifts toward more intimate gatherings rather than large social events. Your natural affinity for creating comfortable, nurturing environments makes your presence sought after in small group settings. Consider hosting a modest gathering where deep conversations can flourish. Your ability to create emotional safety allows others to show their authentic selves. On June 15, 2025, Cancer finds itself at a pivotal cosmic crossroads. The Moon, your celestial ruler, forms a harmonious trine with Neptune in Pisces, heightening your intuitive abilities to extraordinary levels. This isn't merely a day for logical decision-making. Your emotional intelligence and psychic receptivity are your greatest assets. Trust those subtle nudges and seemingly random insights that surface throughout the day. With Mercury positioned in your sign, but forming a challenging square to Mars in Aries, communication requires particular attention. Before expressing yourself, pause and allow your natural empathic abilities to assess the emotional temperature of the room. Words spoken in haste today could create ripples that extend far beyond this single day. Practice the art of responsive, rather than reactive communication. Venus in your second house emphasizes self-worth considerations. Today's advice centers strongly around honoring your boundaries without apology. Cancer, you often sacrifice your needs to maintain harmony, but the planetary alignment suggests this is a critical day to practice saying no when necessary. Your emotional well-being depends on respecting your own limitations. The Jupiter-Saturn sextile influencing your 8th house suggests financial decisions made today carry long-term implications. Avoid impulsive purchases or investments. Instead, this cosmic configuration favors careful planning around shared resources and long-term security. Consider scheduling time to review insurance policies, emergency funds, or retirement accounts rather than making immediate changes. Your physical energy may fluctuate noticeably today as the Sun approaches a square with Uranus. Honor your body's signals for rest. Pushing through fatigue could compromise your immune system in the coming week. Water rituals, a bath with sea salt, increased hydration, or time spent near bodies of water will help stabilize your emotional and physical systems. Relationship dynamics benefit from gentle honesty today. With Pluto retrograde affecting your partnership zone, unaddressed tensions may surface unexpectedly. The advice isn't to avoid these conversations, but to approach them with compassionate curiosity rather than defensive positioning. Ask questions that invite understanding rather than making statements that establish your position. Your creative expression channels are particularly open today. Even if you don't consider yourself artistic, allocating 20 to 30 minutes to any form of creative output, journaling, rearranging your space, cooking, or crafting, will serve as an emotional release valve for subconscious pressure that's been building. Dreams and sleep patterns deserve special attention tonight. Keep a notepad by your bed, as significant insights may arrive through your dreamscape. The veil between your conscious and subconscious is unusually thin, offering access to wisdom that normally remains below the surface of awareness. In professional matters, today's configuration suggests focusing on collaborative rather than independent projects. Your ability to sense the unspoken needs of a group is heightened, allowing you to facilitate harmony in team settings. If you're in a leadership position, practice servant leadership rather than authority-based direction. The placement of Chiron suggests healing opportunities around family relationships. A conversation with a relative, particularly a maternal figure or someone who has played a nurturing role in your life, could help resolve a long-standing emotional wound. Approach this dialogue with openness rather than with a predetermined outcome in mind. Nutritionally, your body may crave foods that support emotional stability today. Complex carbohydrates and foods rich in tryptophan that support serotonin production. Honor these cravings in moderate, mindful ways rather than using food as an emotional suppressant. As the day concludes, take time for a gratitude practice that specifically acknowledges your emotional resilience. Cancer, your sensitivity is not a weakness but your greatest strength when properly channeled. Today's celestial message emphasizes embracing your natural gifts of empathy, intuition, and emotional depth, rather than attempting to armor yourself against vulnerability. Above all, remember that your capacity for nurturing must begin with self-compassion. The stars indicate that lessons learned today about emotional boundaries and self-care will reverberate through the coming lunar cycle, establishing patterns that can either deplete or replenish your innate reserves of care and compassion. Daily Horoscope for Cancer, June 15, 2025. Dear Cancer, as we approach the cusp of your solar season, today brings a particularly fascinating energy pattern for you. With the sun still in Gemini, but just days away from entering your sign, you're in a period of gestation and inner preparation. Today carries the energy of culmination and release before your personal new year begins. The moon, your ruling celestial body, forms an interesting angle with Neptune today, heightening your already powerful intuition to remarkable levels. You might find yourself experiencing vivid dreams, powerful gut feelings, or moments of clarity that seem to come from nowhere. Pay close attention to these subtle messages from your subconscious.